everybody, this is Rock Queen Samuel. God, it's any day. And remember that. You can't have life dragging it down, but especially Fort Myers and in that area, when you look at the news footage and all that, it's like, you know, it's heartbreaking to see. But stay strong, guys, down in Florida. You know, stay strong. You know, and I know that you're feeling devastated, overwhelmed, depressed. You know, or the woke crowd. Well, don't worry, guys. You know, just stay strong through the whole thing. You know, try to, you know, support each other. You know, you can. Like I said, my prayers are with you down in Florida. I just want to say again that I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing with my stream. And if the sound goes out or the pictures, but I'm still testing out the waters, guys, when it comes to this. Okay, and I want my like alerts on here. I want my introduction on here. You know, I'm actually enjoying streaming from outside instead of being boxed in in my streaming studio. You know, I'm getting fresh air, but I'm smoking a cigarette, right? But I'm getting fresh air. I'm out in the sun. My cats are playing outside. Actually, Cherokee was out all night and all day, thanks to my husband. I don't know where Lunar is, and all that, but it's almost 6 o'clock and stuff. You know, I did look at my playbacks for the stream, and yeah, it was glitchy, it was hiccupy, and it was, you know, it's frustrating, you know, but I'm sure in time my stream will get better and better and better and better. But I hope you guys are having a rocktastic day. I hope you're doing what you love to do. I hope you're staying strong. I hope you're enjoying life. And I hope you're not feeding into the machine, meaning Twitter or Facebook and all that. You know, sometimes you just have to put the cell phone down and get away from the white noise and enjoy the outside, right? So in the last stream, we talked about Hayden Panettiere, about her relinquishing her order, and I told you guys my story. I told you that I could relate to her, even though the situation might be a little bit different. But addiction is not prejudice against anybody, whether you're black, white, Chinese, alien, you know, LGBTQ, poor, middle class, blue collar. Is everybody, not the addict. It affects everybody. Family, loved ones. So we're going to continue talking about topics that relate to addiction and recovery. If you guys out there are struggling with drugs or alcohol or mental illness, stay strong. Find help. And try to find somebody that you can trust, that you can confide in, and just talk to them. And if you guys know anybody that is struggling with drugs or alcohol or mental illness, reach out to them, show them you care. And one simple thing you can do is just talk to them. It does make a world of difference, guys. It does make a world of difference. Trust me. There's plenty of times where family, friends, my support, you know, came through for me just by talking to me. You know, you can't let these feelings be stuffed inside, because one way or the other it's going to come out, and usually it's not good. It says I'm connected to chat, right? But I don't see the sidebar of the chat, and I don't know if Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I had a guy come in here the other day saying, "Oh, your bots spam too much on your chat." Well, basically, what Streamlabs and Streamlabs do is to give people resources because they're talking about something else, you know. And if people want to talk, you guys can always talk on here. We can, you can share with me what's going on with you. I am not a licensed therapist. I am not a licensed drug and alcohol counselor. My schooling was the book of hard knocks. Okay, been there, done it all, pretty much. And but I don't know why my stream elements aren't. My mission for streaming from day one was to help people that were struggling with drugs and alcohol and or mental illness. And if I help one person throughout this whole experience of streaming, it is worth it to me. Speaking of which, I got a message from somebody. I posted a comment on somebody's YouTube channel. Actually, it was E-News, and I'll explain to you what I commented on in a couple of minutes. But his name is Mike. I'm not gonna say his last name. And saying, thank you for helping me. Thank you. Your story helped me. I thought I was alone. I was like just blown away when I saw it. The message, I was humbled by it, and I wrote back to him saying, well, I hope you get the help that you need. I hope and pray. And I know the system sucks as far as trying to get a bed and detox or rehab. And, if you want it that bad, if you want recovery that bad, you will do anything you do and get help. And stay away from people, places, and things. The first important thing is not to pick up a drug or a drink, because the first drink will get you drunk, and as far as drugs are, especially with crack or whatever, one's too many and 1,000's never enough. So I hope he gets the help he needs. Oh, okay. I guess my bots are working. But I think I have to hold on. Watch me just there. We're just having a flipping good time on this stream. Hell yeah! Anyway, so I'm trying to get back in the swing of things with streaming and trying to do things differently and everything else. Okay? And like I said, my number one goal is to pretty much help people that struggle with addiction and mental illness, and also I want to give back to the community that I can right now, as much as I can right now. But right now, what's that? I don't know if that was Jerry by the tree over there. Or, yeah, I think it's Cherokee. And Leonard's gonna investigate. But, so let's get on to the topic of the day. And the topic is Coolio. The sudden death of Coolio. I was on the computer when all of a sudden on my news feed, they said, oh, about an hour ago, Coolio died. I was like, what? No! You know, and you know how sometimes on Twitter and Facebook it's like, you know, they have these hoaxes with, you know, these celebrities, you know, they say to everybody, oh, they're dead and they're not and whatever, and okay. And a lot of news outlets was saying the rapper Coolio dead at the age of 59. And I was saddened by that. But right away, I thought about this. I said, oh my God, I hope he didn't get killed by fentanyl. Because that is a huge problem right now in the U.S. with all this fentanyl coming from the cartels of Mexico and all that, and so I was in shock. So of course, you know, I went on TMZ and all these other news channels, and what I understand Uh, Coolio was at a friend's house, I think his manager's house. He went in the bathroom. He was in the bathroom for a while, and his friend was calling him, and they found him collapsed in the bathroom. And so right away they called 911. EMTs, of course, went to the scene. From what I understand too, they worked on for 45 minutes to resuscitate him. And yeah. "59 years old. Hold on, guys. I'm trying. So, of course, I the Coolio's channel, and I played a song that means a lot to me, "Gangsta's Paradise." I don't know if I should do this because I can't see. There you go. So I can't hear this. Can't hear why. It mute. Or it was. Create a channel. No, I'm not. I don't know if you can hear the song. Yeah, I can't. Wait, I'm trying to. This song meant a lot. Came out in 1995. I was heavily addicted with the heroin and cocaine, crack. My boyfriend at the time and I went to see Dangerous Minds. And the song, especially the first line of it, was, "As I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I look at my life and there's nothing left." And yeah, that was my life. I had nothing. holding on life. I was barely holding on to live. Addiction, I was a slave to the crack and heroin. At the time, and I spoke about this in the last stream about how my son Sean was 5 at the time, back in 1995. Sean was 5 at the time. My daughter was about 3. And they were with my mom and my ex-in-laws. They were taking care of them. Well, I was still doing my thing. And
Car accident. Look at this check for $160,000.
So
If you're looking to get money you're owed for an injury.
So I wanted to say something to, I wanted to comment on videos pertaining to Coolio, especially with Gangsta's Paradise and all that. So why? Why? This is why I wish I had like a laptop. And all that. I mean, I could actually stream from my box, so to speak, right? But I want to be outside with nature and everything else. Hold on, I'm trying to. The heck? I'm not stressing out. And you can tell I'm like a little red, right? And all that. I'm not stressing out. Nope, I'm not. All right.
has died. He was 59 years
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to find what I put in and all that. But I pretty much said on the comment. I'm sorry for too much dead air. I sold Groove to Gangsta's Paradise because at that time in 1995 I was heavily in my addiction and some of the lyrics in the song I know is for the gangsters, okay, and the style about addiction. And I mean, the way I write, with comments, I'm like, I write a whole book or just like a long paragraph, because I don't want, I know some people are like, how can you relate to this? You're white. You're, what? No, if you look at the lyrics and stuff, if you were a junkie or a crackhead or and whatever, actually go in the bathroom and end up and then whatever, but we don't know yet and stuff. But I'm gonna let's move this back a little bit. I'm gonna run down like certain things of the song, break down the song where I can relate to. Okay? So it's like, as I walk through the valley of shadow of death, and I realize, taking a look at my life, there's not much left. And that was me. My addiction took me to places where I didn't want to go. And I saw a lot of things I didn't want to see. Make you do the things that you never thought you would do in your life. And I lost everything. including my two kids, Sean and Christy. And at that time, Sean was 5 and Christy was 3, and they were living with my mom and my ex-in-laws and stuff, and like I said, I was still doing my thing, you know, and all that stuff. And I would actually sing this song a lot. But rock, you mean rap? No, I would sing it. Okay? And what the heck? I'm losing my train of thought here and stuff because I'm trying to. There we go. I know I wasn't a gangsta, but okay, alright, so even my mom thinks that my mind is blown. Like, gone. And I bet you my mom felt that way because of all the craziness I was doing and saying and all that. You know? My mom used a lot of tough love on me, which I'm very grateful for because I feel like she saved my life many times because I'm taking care of myself and my daughter. Letting go where she wasn't enabling me, she wasn't giving me money, she wasn't bailing me out of jail, she used a lot of tough love. I don't know what's going on here with. Alright. Alright, so on my knees in the night, I'm saying prayers in the street light. That was me too, especially when I had zero money. And I was sick, dope sick. And I would do almost anything to get my fix. And no, I didn't. And I didn't suck on anything to get my fix, because to me that was like the worst of the worst. But if I kept going, I bet you I would have. So I'm just saying. And I know a lot of girls that did. You know, just for crumbs. I'm like, that's not even, you know. But I did a lot of other things and stuff. And there was times where I was dope sick and came up empty-handed and stuff, and there was more than a handful of times where I kicked dope. You know, and some of those times I was in jail. And kicking in jail sucks. They give you clonidine, they give you these drugs to help you kick and stuff, and it doesn't work, trust me. And there was plenty of times that, you know, I had to get my gear and stuff. There was one time I was so screwed up, so dope sick, and stuff. The CEO had to actually help me with my mattress, you know, my bed, and shove it cell on the floor. And if you were sick, you floor. You couldn't have any bunks, top or bottom, because it was liability. Because if you were kicking or whatever, there was a possibility you could, you know, fall off and hurt yourself. And so, but yep, plenty of times I was like, please God, let me just get one hit, please. You know, I hated that feeling because I knew it was coming. Yeah. I'll find a better way to do this. We're still a work in progress.
This year, Prime members get holiday deals before anyone else, which means
Heck. I know, I'm skipping through a lot of this because... Okay, yeah, stop. So, this is where I wish, in a way, I had my, say, a laptop, or say, if I was in my streaming studio, tell you how I relate to the song. And here it says, death ain't nothing like a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What I can what can I say? I'm 23 now, but what I'll make it to 24 the way things are, I don't know. Deal went wrong, or or something like that. I was hanging by a thread, pretty much. And at that time, I was 24. 1995, I was 24. But would I make it to 26? And I was too afraid to live. I was too afraid to die. I don't want to die. But I think at that point, I didn't care what happened to me. I think if I did die, it would be a tragedy if it did. And I'm telling you, God up there, the big man upstairs, was watching over me. And because there's plenty of situations where I should have been dead. Even by every time I picked up a drug, especially a drug, I should have died. So each day at that time, I didn't know what was going to happen. The ones we heard are you and me. Alright. And I'll tell you one thing. I was like, a couple nights ago, I was just grooving and thinking. Alright, wait. Stop. So, what the heck? So, basically the lyric is, and I wish I could have just shown it on stream. People say I have to learn. It's getting frustrating. I'll admit. Like, you understand, saying how can they reach me if they really don't understand? My mom knew addiction. Okay, she went. She went to tough love meetings. She went through Family Anonymous meetings. She didn't really like Families Anonymous that much. It was tough love. And because she got the support she needed because of what I was putting her through. And but eventually, I guess, I plan for you, Vic. So, I mean, I was a chronic relapser. I always made reservations in my head if I was in jail or, detox or rehab. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get high. I can't wait to get high again. I can't wait to hang out with so-and-so and so-and-so and friends or whatever and just do it up. And, I was making every excuse in the book to get high. I mean, if the sun was shining, it was raining, it was snowing, my cat died, I'm homeless, there's nothing really to live for anymore, all these, the tree branch broke, so I for that, like, I wasn't ready to get myself clean and sober. I couldn't think about not getting high. Like, how can I live without getting high? Or getting drunk? Or just getting totally wasted? I loved doing that. Even though it was killing me, and it was becoming more of a job than anything to get my fit. And so when they said, well, I can't live a normal life, well, that was true. At that time, because I was still getting high, I was still doing what I had to do to get high, and at a point too, there was a point too where my fate, whether it be, oh, I ended up in jail. Oh, I ended up in detox again. Oh, I'm homeless. I lost my kids. I accepted that lifestyle. You know why? Because I didn't think I was good enough. I had very little self-respect, low self-esteem. I felt like a failure. I felt like a loser. I really didn't like some of the people that was hanging around with. Yeah, I think I pretty much accepted like what my fate was gonna be. And yeah. So don't know why this is. So, yeah, a couple of days ago, I just kept playing the song over and over and over and over again. And what I noticed too, in the comments, YouTube comments on various channels and stuff, a lot of people were saying, there's no swear words in the song. If you listen to today's rap, it's nothing but degrading women, promoting thug life, you know, they're pushing the drugs, they're pushing dreams to some of these kids in the urban cities and stuff, you know, especially if, and it's just either the mother raising them or the grandmother raising them. And I've seen it where one night I was going to the Hollow in Morristown, and you know, he gave me the single, you know, like, you know, and oh, be Crips, Bloods, MS-13, Latin Kings, you know, they'll pretty much stalk these kids, or just keep an eye on these kids and know, oh, okay, this one doesn't act, you know, this one is, you know, broken pretty much from a broken home, so we're gonna do this. And they'll give these kids money, Air Jordans, new shoes, you know, clothes, you know, and all that stuff. And that's how these kids get tied in. You know, saying, you know, we'll become your family. We're your family now. Don't worry about your family. We're your family. We care about you more. Bullshit. And that's how it goes. You know, and look what's going on in Chicago. Not only in Chicago, New York, Camden, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, Patterson, New Jersey, Jersey City, you know, Los Angeles, Compton area, you know, that's how they just, it's the, and that night, I didn't cop from that 11-year-old kid. Got it from somebody else, but still. And when he talks about, I guess they're fronting, meaning, yeah, they'll say, you know, yeah, you know, we're your family, we're your homeboys and stuff, you know, we're gonna take care of you and stuff, and it's just a front, pretty much. And usually these kids die, especially if they want to get out of the gang. You know, it's like the mafia. You know, once you're in, you're in. That you can't, you know, you can't live a normal life. You know, and they scare these kids too, though, or whatever they'll say. You know, why are you talking to that guy? Talking to your friend because they tag stuff. They tag the neighborhood, and why you wanting to get out? And they use scare tactics. He said, if you say anything to anybody, like your mother, your grandmother, we're gonna kill you. Or they'll say, we're gonna kill your family. They use scare tactics and, you know, intimidation and stuff. And they, of course, the kid doesn't want anything to happen to the mother or grandmother or something like that, or whoever's taking care of them, right? So of course they're just gonna, you know, try to go with the flow, you know, and I don't know much about gangs. I've seen them. Okay. These gangs are wolves in sheep's clothing and stuff. And a lot of these kids know what's going on. Like, oh, well, I'm not going to be with them. I'm not going to hang with them. But once these kids are vulnerable and they see a crack in their shield, oh yeah, here's $500 and stuff. Get what you want with it, you know. I've seen documentaries on gangs and all that, you know. I'm trying to get back to the song here, but pretty much with those comments, you know, the videos, to me, Gangsta's Paradise was a gift, and I wish in a way what's happening now in the US and the world and stuff, that they take the course. Why can't we see what's happening to you and me? we're only hurting, you know, you know, it gets crazier and crazier every day. That's funny. That is really funny, you know. WTF? What's going on? So yeah, we're not gonna be streaming that much longer. I'll tell you that, because the sun's going down, and all that, and I just don't want it to get dark or anything. So blind to see that the ones we heard are you and me. Yep. They actually need to put this on full blast. So that's it with the song, but that message that I got saying that, you know, thanks for sharing your story, you've helped me, I thought I was alone, by this guy Mike on one of the YouTube channels. It made me feel good, you know. So I hope Coolio didn't die from fentanyl. But when all this was happening about, you know, like with Coolio's death breaking, and, you know, all over the internet and news and whatever, there was some YouTube channels, and I'm not going to mention any YouTube channels names or anything else, okay? I'm not like that. But they were saying, oh, it's a conspiracy. You know, the Illuminati got him. The Illuminati got him. Like, really? And I was in one of, you know, on one of the live streams on YouTube talking about Coolio's death and whatever, and they were talking about numbers, and they were talking about, you know, the Illuminati. See, they got him and stuff because he ousted the music industry and stuff. You know, and I know about a lot from the music industry. I know what they're about. Okay, They don't care about artists, okay? Even if you're strung out on crack, heroin, whatever, they don't freaking care. They don't. It is a part of the devil. I don't care if it's, rap music, heavy metal, pop. You see it with Demi Lovato now. She has a new, album out and stuff. Forget what called. Find out. This is why I wish I had I had a laptop instead of doing it on here. All right. And it's called I'll find. See, I have to see. I have to get things right, okay? Because that's how I am. I think it was a couple of years ago. She did a video, like a documentary, about her addiction and what she was going through and whatever, and she's like, "Oh, I'm clean and sober now, but I'm California sober. I still get high smoking pot. I still drink every once in a while." And then, a lot of drug counselors, hold on. A lot of drug counselors were saying, no, there's no such thing as California sober. What's Demi Lovato's latest album? Yeah, okay. So it is Holy F. Sean said to me, like, I guess it was a year ago or a few months ago, he was like, "Oh yeah, Demi Lovato always has to have something to say, because she wants to be relevant." Demi Lovato, like many others, needs help because they don't know what their pronouns are, what, if they're atheist or they're religious, or Facebook, all these sites on the internet, but yeah, when she said she was California sober, I was like, yeah, whatever. But so we've been for about 1 o'clock. You know, a lot of celebrities like YouTube and a lot of people were shocked. You know, and I think Montel Jordan, Tone Loc, and Montel Jordan was in an interview with someone and said, well, my friend is my friend. His kids are my friends. And we would pass each other in the hall. You know, just say, hey, what's up? How you doing? And he just did a concert, I think in Austin, Texas, about a week ago. He did, I don't know much about that. But Montel says, yeah, he was fine. You know, he looked healthy. You know, Coolio was a good guy, and you know all that. It's a shame. I think his son, one of his sons, ended up in prison or something like that because he did a robbery or I don't know. I don't know the whole details on it and stuff. You know. But this is paradise in heaven, in the sky. You know, we don't know what the toxicology report's gonna say. But like I said, a lot of these YouTube channels, said, oh, either, the Illuminati killed him, the vaccine killed him, the jab, or maybe it was fentanyl. We don't know. We can only speculate on. I'm sure, because it's going to be public record, how he passed away. Now, the official report from TMZ and stuff like that said it was cardiac arrest. Everybody dies from cardiac arrest. I'm just saying, but, so we'll find out. It's a shame. I should have been dead years ago. I'm in a much better place. And with this fentanyl and stuff, they're not really targeting addicts. They're targeting, one-time pretty much. They're targeting that recreationally. And I forget, actually it was a couple years ago. Yeah, it was a couple years ago, and I was going to have my neck operated on, and my surgeon said to me, well, we're going to refer you to a cardiologist, because I'm older now, to see if, right? So I go to the cardiologist in Tulsa and all that, and he says, well, we want to do a cardiogram on you. And I was like, oh my God, no. My friend's father actually died on the table when they were doing this. And I was like, oh, I said, you know, whatever. And the guy just said, you know. So we went to, you know, the hospital and stuff, and we were actually early and stuff. It wasn't open yet. They told us to get there at 6:30 or so, I don't know, and it still wasn't open. Anyway, so the nurse comes in, you know, and all that, and she explained on what's going to happen, you know, and she said something about fentanyl. I'm like, oh, really? You know, like, but of course it's in a hospital setting and stuff, you know. Far different from the street kind, you know. But there was actually, my mom was on fentanyl patches, and I actually took 2 patches on me. I got really deathly sick. Like, I was like, you know, it didn't make me feel good, that's for sure. But I'm sure we will find out what killed Coolio. My thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends. Not super fan, but I'm a fan of his because of, you know, Gangsta's Paradise and Fantastic Boys and whatever. So, with that, guys, if you are struggling with drugs and alcohol, please reach out to somebody. Maybe your mental health community center, your local hospital. Maybe go to an AA or NA meeting. Call the hotlines and get help. The end result of addiction is death. And if you think, oh, that's not gonna happen to me, I'm not gonna die from this. So, with that, guys, but oh well. I made it today. And if you know somebody that is struggling with drugs and alcohol and or mental illness, reach out to them, show them that you care. You can do one simple thing, and you know what that is? Just talk to them. That's all. It does make a world of difference, guys. It really does. And live from my headquarters, and I'm signing off. Bye, guys. Take care of yourselves. Oh, and also, in Florida, my thoughts and prayers are with you guys too down there. Stay strong. Take it one day at a time. Take care of yourself, your family members, your neighbors, pets, you know. Have faith in God. You know. Just have faith in God. Things aren't normal now. And they won't be for a long time. But we're with you. We're thinking about you guys. This too shall pass. Anyway, with that, this is Rock Queens, everyone, coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. And I'm signing off. Bye, guys. Take care.